came across this thing called breath work. I was like, wow, I can feel. Always at the camera, wonderful, thank you. Tongue that's being thrown a lot of. I think I made a funny face again, sorry. Hi, my name's Jess and I'm a breathwork instructor. I came across breathwork a few years ago and it really became part of my daily life and practice. I found myself at a point in my life where I really wasn't happy and I didn't realize all the situations I was choosing. I was out of alignment and just completely unaware. Everything I was feeding my conscious mind was really just creating this life that I was living. Like, don't want to say as far as I was a victim, but I guess I was just so unaware of the life I was choosing. And this came at a really pivotal time in my life when my mom had just died. So it was like this huge energetic shift happened, that it was like, wake up. Wake up and realize what are you choosing and not choosing. So I guess, how did this come to breath work? Well, I'd always had a strong yoga practice, moving my body. I'd always needed to feel within my body. And I started educating myself on the mind, on subconscious reprogramming, on all this rhetoric that we have nowadays about codependency, being in alignment, manifestation, boundary setting. This is a conversation that we are privileged to have, and we have this rhetoric. And it was something that I started learning about. And I was like, okay, I get this. I kind of get it, that what I feed my mind then is creating my future and all this kind of stuff. But it wasn't until I found breath work that I began to feel. And breath is really this wonderful tool that is with us in every moment. You're breathing from the moment you are born until the moment you are die. Your breath is with you. And we're just not taught about it. We inhale, we exhale. When we're stressed and anxious, like, you can feel it here, right? And then when we're relaxed and it's all nice, it's just all so calm. Like, our breath is really just guiding us. So when I came across this thing called breath work, I was like, wow, I can feel. I can feel this energy moving through my body, and breath is really the line between the subconscious and our conscious mind. It really enables us to let go, to draw in, and it really allows us to see who we are and who we are not, and beginning to peel off these layers of conditionings, of limitations that we've either put on ourselves or maybe society has. So for me, breath is a tool that we all have. And it's just so beautiful on how it enables you to really begin to have a relationship with yourself. And I think that's something that we all are a bit shy about, because for a long time, self-care has been selfish. It's been this kind of, you have to look after others, which of course you do. We all need to be of service. But the key is, to do that, we need to look after ourselves first. We're told that we need to reach out and we need to occupy our minds and fill our life with things, with stuff. But really, our happiness starts within. And I just really feel that breath is this tool that enables us to unlock this so beautifully and so fast. So one of my firm things that I truly believe, that everything you will ever need is already inside of you, and you just need to commit your time, commit a little bit of time to yourself to unlock it. So I welcome you, all of you, to come and experience this with me. So I guess, what's breath work? And this is a term that's been thrown around quite a lot now, because Western science is now backing up what ancient yogis have been doing for a very long time. And so breath work is a form of conscious breathing techniques, mainly designed to relax or stimulate your nervous system, to balance your mind, and to improve overall health and wellness. So this is all based on, like I said, pranayama, which the ancient yogis used to harness this life force energy that runs through us all with every breath. Prana is life. So pranayama is the movement of life through our bodies. And I want you to imagine, every inhale, we are drawing in life. We are literally breathing in oxygen through our body to create energy. And every exhale, we're letting go. We're releasing carbon dioxide, but at the same time, we're just exhaling this surrender. So if you really imagine when we inhale and exhale, it's like this creation and surrender in every moment. So if you think about it, this natural breath that we're breathing, this energy, this life force that we're bringing in, it's like a rhythm that goes along with our heartbeat, a rhythm that also goes along with the cycles of the day, the changes of the weather, the changes of the moon cycle, the changes of the seasons. And if you really start to think about it, you can see this rhythm that we are living within, this rhythm that is all around us. So when we get out of our own way, when we learn to breathe in this rhythm and surrender to this life force energy moving through our bodies, we really connect deeper to ourselves, but then also deeper to the world around us. You know, how we breathe really does feel different within our bodies. You know, I want you to think about it again, like stress lives up here. When I breathe and I'm stressed, first I feel tension in my body. I feel, you know, my shoulders, the back of my neck, I'm like this. You can feel your breath is up here. And again, like when we're relaxed and calm, you're all relaxed in your body, your breath is moving deeper into your belly. So when we allow stress, which starts in the mind and then moves into the body, or when we allow that to control how we live our lives, we come out of sync with nature's rhythm. So really just by consciously harnessing our breath every day, we really can move back into this natural state we're meant to be in. So if you think about nature's cycle and this kind of rhythm that we're living within, this rhythm that we're trying to feel within our bodies, when we truly try to be this way, we see that life isn't linear. The way we're taught to live, the way we're taught to grow up, to find something and stick to it, we aren't linear beings. So as soon as we break away from this cycle, we can really manage to find this harmony, this peace that lives within us. And through this rhythmical breathing and harnessing our breath, we can actually raise our vibrational energy. Again, this is a lot that people talk about vibration and frequency, and that just by learning how to breathe correctly, we can raise our vibrational energy and choose to live in this frequency of love and joy and peace and harmony and abundance. So let's talk a little bit more about the breath. We're all pretty much over breathing and breathing incorrectly. But that's okay, because we're just not taught about the importance of how to breathe. So we all know we need oxygen to survive. But actually, when we breathe too much oxygen, this causes oxidative stress on the body, which then this stress over time leads to illness and disease. So first, we're not meant to breathe through our mouth. Mouth breathing is a big no. And it's only really designed, our mouth is only really designed to talk, to eat, and to breathe while we're doing those things. And we have our nose. And our nose is this perfect filter for bringing in oxygen into our body. When we breathe in, it slowly brings in air into our body. It naturally filters it. It warms it a little bit. And so the perfect amount of oxygen, it's almost like our body knows exactly what it needs to do, and we need to get out the way. So it brings in this perfect amount of oxygen that we need. Also, when we breathe through our nose, it produces this thing called nitric oxide, which is this amazing molecule, which is an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. So really, the step one is just to consciously breathe through our nose. And really try and stop breathing through our mouth, because it's like this catch-22. You overbreathe through your mouth, maybe your sinuses block, maybe things come up, and then you can't breathe through your nose. So really just consciously slowing down our breath and realizing where we're breathing from. As we talked about before, the breath stimulates our nervous system. When we breathe in, this triggers our sympathetic nervous system. This brings in energy into our body. And when we breathe out, it stimulates our parasympathetic nervous system. It relaxes. So when we breathe in, and then again, depending on where we're breathing into our body, if we're breathing in up here, this is stress. And if we're breathing in down here, this is relaxation. But our body and mind are connected. So when we have stress in the mind, we have stress in the body, and our breath is the key to show us. So when you're stressed, it's up here. So you're staying in your sympathetic nervous system all the time. This is your fight and flight. This part of your nervous system is designed to, like it says, fight or flight. It is this reaction, it's the go, it's the protect yourself. But with chronic stress that I think most people are living under nowadays, we're continually in this stimulated version of ourselves. And with stress over time builds on so many other illnesses and diseases in our body. And it really puts so much tension on our body, therefore tension in our mind. When we're living in our parasympathetic nervous system, in our rest and digest, this is really the place that healing, that comfort, that digestion, that rest lives in. So it's all about equalizing or harmonizing our nervous system. So we're living in this kind of state of harmony and not continually stressing out our body. It's really, really important for our overall health and also our mental health. And let's face it, stress is a constant. We adjust so fast as humans, we adapt. And I really feel like today our stress levels are just higher and higher and higher. The amount of media we consume, about the amount of stuff we can see on the news at one point, all the things we have to do, really does make our nervous system pushed into this fight or flight. So just by doing a few breathing techniques, you can really just relax your nervous system. They say it takes 5 minutes of conscious breathing to relax your nervous system, to bring you into your parasympathetic, 5 minutes. And I think we can all find 5 minutes to do that. So really, just 5 minutes of conscious breathing, you will feel the relaxation and the stress coming out of your body. Controlling stress and anxiety, but breath work. So consciously controlling our breath. So firstly, we have the root chakra. And this is located at the bottom of our spine. And this is all to do with grounding, with security.